The Global Labor Program is a 5-year USAID-funded intervention that seeks to demonstrate that a set of relational capacity building interventions along value chains lead to improved levels of employment among people, particularly men and women with disabilities, as well as improvements in protection of their labor rights.
At the beginning of the program, a baseline survey was conducted targeting farmers in both intervention and non-intervention areas. The baseline survey sought to establish farmers' levels of confidence in exercising their labor rights, their engagement with farmer hubs, perceived support or discrimination of persons with disabilities, and Kenya Breweries Limited's contracting process.
Jopur man kod ng'ol ni kod chandruok mathoth. Kuom ranyisi, inyalo yudo ka japur ni kod ng'ol kendo bedo gi pek mar tiyo tijene kaluwore gi kit ng'ol ma entiere godo. Ok ang'eyo wach chikego nikech onge ng'ama osebiro puonjagi ni nitie chike manyalo rito japur to gin chike machalo kama. Pok opuonjagi.
Most akwede ma jopur mong'ol yudo, once ok ginyal yudo inputs kata kaponi ji odhi kata kamoro, to gin ga kwede kiwacho ni gin ok ginyal e weche mag pur nikech gin joma nigi ng'ol. Kane pok oromo 2022 dwe mar adek ne waonge gi contract.
The confidence of enjoying the labor rights before March 2022 was not that updated because the farmers were not yet trained, no awareness creation was done, and these farmers never had maximum information on their labor rights. The barriers faced were majorly stigmatization, because it wasn't believed that a PWD would be a farmer and could grow sorghum. So this stigma made most of these farmers who are having disabilities to not to do their work to the maximization, because they are never given this they're never given this opportunity in the community.
We started the sorghum value chain in the Western region in 2017, and our work primarily revolves around farmer recruitment, farmer mobilization. We also do the agronomy trainings. And then we also mobilize aggregators who eventually now collect the grain to deliver to us at the KBL in Kisumu. Basically, it was an all-individual farmer-driven. We could go mobilize the farmers, train them, then have them grow the crop. When we came into the region, we mobilized farmers in their respective areas. But the only thing or the only contact that we had was between us and the farmers, and then us and the aggregators. We never had a structured way of an end-to-end input distribution within the farming community. Number two is we've always had the aggregators in place, but the structure of them being able now to collect crop from the farmers was a little bit haphazard, owing to the fact that the farmers are sparsely distributed within the county.
So as a county, one of the things that we do to offer service to the farmers is promotion of sorghum production, so that we can look towards food security. In these latter years also, it's turned out that sorghum is a very good source of income generation, because when East Africa Breweries Limited started linking up with farmers on sorghum production, it became obvious that it's not just a food crop, but it can be a source of income for farmers. Before 2022, I can't say that there was any structured contracting, really. I know there was a time when EABL tried to do some contracting, but it fell through. One, I think that season the crop did not do very well. The Farmers Hub is a place where farmers can get information. They can also get inputs within easy reach. Then they can also aggregate their produce and get it out to the market more easily. Perhaps what needs to be a little stronger is the link between the Farmers Hub and the Agriculture Office. Yeah, if there could be a little more strengthening of that relationship, that linkage needs to be strengthened, because as we speak, the Department of Agriculture is seriously understaffed. Our ability to reach the farmers is becoming compromised because the staff-farmer ratio is getting worse, let me say.
At the end of the 5 years of the USAID-funded Global Labor Program, Inclusive Futures, we will carry out another survey to measure the impact of the program on both groups of farmers in the control and intervention areas. Find out more about the Global Labor Program Inclusive Futures at www.inclusivefutures.org.